And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on DA. It's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets have focused on the work, and they let the results follow.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Taking a look at New Orleans. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. And for the Nets, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And the basket by Curry. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Look, he's so crafty with the ball in his hands. Thompson baiting the defender and down.
The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw good from Thompson.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role. And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
You know, Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. Funny guy, but he knows the game. Shared a locker with Wiseman when Wiseman was a rookie. His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a closed game.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Stolen by Durant. Here's Drummond. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to send shots.
And Green slams it in.
When he can wow you with his passes, I mean, that's as good of a pass as any three-pointer Curry's going to hit.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Irving against Curry. Drives to the hoop. And that one drops.
Ability to shoot with great range. Drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available to him.
Curry against Thompson. Outside, KD. Takes it from 10. And a wide open look for Irving. And the Nets, another three.
Dead-eye shooting. Give Kyrie any daylight to fire, he'll take it.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Curry against Irving. It's Curry with the drive. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, they've come out of the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Irving looking over the floor. KD with it. Looney on him. Here's Curry. Drummond dishes to Curry. Now Durant. He had 27 points last game. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, two teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Durant, the pass to Curry. Shoots. And Curry pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this day.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball with almost every play. The teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a three.
Brooklyn making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Curry. Then for the Warriors, Bielitsa. He checks in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Wiggins, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Curry.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Poole, no good. Nets trail by 7 to stop the run. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Here's Curry. A shot off that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Harris drives in. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Griffin's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Poole finds Wiggins from 12 feet out. Now the basket. Poole. Clock at 6. And taken away by Brown. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Out in the open court. Irving's just too quick, too shifty to contain.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. And watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Harris's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 9 points. Brooklyn trailing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Curry, and Curry throws it down.
You got to be careful around Curry. He has outstanding court awareness, and therefore, he times his steals perfect.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Curry against Irving. He lobs it up. Claxton, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
The Warriors making a switch here, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw good, Curry.
It's a good Sign when Curry's at the line. That means he's pushing the action, being aggressive, putting the referees in a tough position to make some tough calls.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Right back after this break. Well, Kyrie Irving at 6'3", one of the most creative finishers in the...
I just go back to being in my backyard and, just practicing all my layups or all my finishes. That's what I go back to. I mean, this is when I'm in that situation.
Oh, it is indeed. The English, the angles. He is a magician out there, Greg, with the ball in his hands.
And his godfather, Rod Strickland, another New York point guard legend who was known for his improvisational finishes. Kyrie had it from the soil.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
And no question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Payton is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Porter at the small forward. Curry's checked in for Brooklyn.
Curry.
Here's Irving. 7 points in the game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his third foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Griffin dishes to Curry. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. The break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a ball to defenders, and it's about time.
Here's Poole. Here he goes. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Nets trail by 5. Irving passes to Curry. Back to Irving. Outside Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, every team needs to stretch the floor. It's a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. I mean, that's a valuable piece to the puzzle.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Bruce Brown. And then for Golden State, Looney's checked in for Bjelica. Green comes in for Kuminga. And it's Thompson in for Jordan Poole. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Can you believe this guy, Klay Thompson, from the parking lot? That's simply not fair.
Curry passes to Durant. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wow, Drummond leaving the floor so quickly. The chemistry he has with his teammates on these alley-oops is very impressive.
Outside Porter. Throws it up high, and it's Green with the jam.
Well, Green is fantastic at leaping up for these alley-oops.
Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Oklahoma City. Irving finds Drummond. Griffin against Green. Back to Drummond. The Warriors pull it in.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Payton surveying the floor. Down low, Griffin with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Durant with it, now guarded by Porter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Payton attacking.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
First team.
That's good from Payton. The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. That one falls, so he hits both of them. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter.
and now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in.
Substitution for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
Aldridge dishes to Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Curry against Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Durant. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, that's a great pass by Thompson. You see the skill, the craft. He's adept at finding open guys.
Warriors foul. Stephen Curry. His first foul. Team's 5th foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Kyrie Irving.
And that one falls for Irving.
Off the court, Irving has a reputation for speaking his mind. But I respect that. I mean, he's authentic. At the end of the day, his play speaks for itself anyway.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 18 points. Thompson against Curry. Here's the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Curry kicks to KD. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. It's good. KD's got 4 points this quarter.
It's hard enough stopping Durant when he's on his own, but when he's running the pick and roll like he is, it's pretty much impossible.
Count that one. And the Warriors lead by 9.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Bruce Brown comes in for Andre Drummond. And Harris subbed in for Kyrie Irving. They double-team Curry. Green up on top. Defended by Durant. Curry passes to Wiggins. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the paint. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Curry. Pass to KD. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Aldridge. Hands it from downtown. Aldridge has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Now look, an assist like that gives Durant more hyped than any other play he makes. He loves creating an easy bucket for a teammate.
Here's Curry. Here's Looney. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wiggins has got 12 points in the game.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, he hasn't been much of a shot blocker in his career, but Clay denies that.
Brown finds Curry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
That'll do it for the first half.
Thanks for...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 16 points, 2 steals, and 4 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes, had every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it or make silly passes. Nothing was forced. They had a nice flow to the offense. Guys knew where to be on the floor. That's the heads-up style of play they need to bring in the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, the small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Drummond in at center. Irving passes to Durant. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good offense, unselfish play, pinpoint pass. That's Kevin Durant. He can do it all.
And don't get in Drummond's way when he's going for a rebound. He said he had to rough up a teammate for stealing his board.
Yeah, Greg, well, I mean, that's his bread and butter. Take a word of advice. Let the big man.
Looney kicks to Wiggins. Irving against Curry. Deflects the pass. Here's Wiggins. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight. And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Timeout called the Nets. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Now, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Pools checked in for the Warriors. 90 seconds now into the second half. Out to Harris. Six to shoot. Outside Irving. Inside Drummond. And Thompson sends it back. And he recovers it. That's good. And the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Drummond. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Poole, the pass to Looney, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is what you want from Looney, and this is where you want Looney operating from. The closer he gets, the more efficient he is.
Outside, KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 12 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
That's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead. He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Now, here's Poole. He's tightly guarded. Here's Wiggins, and it's sent back by Drummond.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to see shots.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Seth Curry.
Now, into the lineup for your next. Nicholas Claxton.
Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. And KD throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now, here's Poole. Covered by Irving. Poole, the pass to Looney. Thompson outside. Lets it go with the three. Another three for Golden State.
Look, the defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
Outside Irving. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And Thompson gets it to go. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Warriors.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And Kevon Looney, still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
I mean, he moves like a 15-year veteran and thinks and plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable and well-rounded.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. Then for the Warriors, Kuminga's come in for Green. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Wiggins. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Thompson. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The pass to Aldridge. KD on the wing. He's feeling it. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. KD's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Now here's Poole, guarded closely. To the inside and stolen by Aldridge. Brown feeling it out a bit. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Brown. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Poole. Drops in the layup for two.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
Now here's Irving, guarded by Poole, and it's Irving missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The three. Rebound, Brooklyn. It's Durant on the wing. Brown outside. Pass to Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And a great show through three quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Warriors lead by 8. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Payton, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Kuminga. Then it's Curry. And it's Bielitsa in at the 5 down low.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Curry with the bounce pass. And Bielitsa kicks to Curry. They get the rebound. Tries again. There's Kuminga. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Curry with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Payton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 6 assists in the game. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing here by 8. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Curry. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Golden State's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Curry is inside. He's covered by Irving, and the basket by Curry. Curry's got 21.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active how he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
Pass to Claxton. Brown outside. Right side, Irving. Curry with the steal. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 8. Outside, Irving. He gets that one.
He's going to get it done all over the floor. Outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
Timeout called the Warriors. Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And then for Golden State, Green, he's checked in for Bielitsa. Wiggins comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Thompson in for Gary Payton. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David. To the middle. Here's Green outside for Curry. It's stolen by Curry. In the corner, it's Griffin. Let's keep it alive. Drummond. And Thompson sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Here's Irving. Here's Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Kuminga. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
KD's checked in for Blake Griffin. Durant with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. KD's got 14 points now in the second half.
And the three-pointers is becoming a weapon for him. You can see it. I mean, this is the second of this half. Third overall.
Timeout called the Warriors. And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Warriors leading by 5. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Gorgeous shooting form. I mean, Curry, the quick release. Now, he's getting it done from mid-range.
KD against Green. Drummond trying to get himself free. Durant, no good. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Harris. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry outside. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Oh, that's a drop in the bucket for Mr. Curry. One of the softest three-point shots you'll ever see.
Irving with it. Passes to KD. Drummond trying to get himself free. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Looney's checked in for Kuminga.
Looney.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's KD, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The great ones do this. When Kevin Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's aiming to score or get fouled.
Durant hits them both.
Oh, the skill, length, the timing. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
And here is Curry. 1:15 left in the fourth, and the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 10. 1:12 left to play here in the fourth. Left in the fourth quarter. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Durant.
And the defender had no chance of keeping Durant from going where he wanted. Nice move to free up space.
On its way from Curry for 2. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Warriors.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so then moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Stephen Curry.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Some changes for Brooklyn. Thomas checked in for Joe Harris. Mills comes in for Curry, and it's Dragic in for Kyrie Irving. And so Durant nails them both. And so it's Golden State with it. And there's the pass to Toscano. And he converts the layup. And the Warriors lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
At the line 2 times.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Brooklyn making some changes. Harris has checked in for Thomas. Curry comes in for Patty Mills. And Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. Good on both. Here's Curry. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Some people call Draymond dirty. I say for sure sneaky, using the quick pump fake to draw the foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Green.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. Lee passes to Toscano. Count that bucket. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors substitution. Nemanja Bjelica.
Now Lee. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the side.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. You guys blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.